So sorry, guys. I about dropped the soy sauce and then the whole stream ended. No, the worst YouTuber in the world. Okay, I ended up putting a little bit more rice, maybe about a cup of the other rice that I just cooked. I'm going to snip some bacon. I'm sorry, Sonia. This is a mess. Let's see if I can sit you right here by my sugar. Okay, I'm going to snip up the bacon with some, this is cooked bacon, obviously. I'm going to use some kitchen shears and just cut these in kind of, you know, dices. I still have this on medium high, so you know it's kind of frying at the bottom. Oh, I think this bacon and pineapple juice, it's going to be really good in this. I think I am like Polynesian at heart. That's my favorite food. I've never been to Hawaii or Indonesia, but okay, let me save a little bacon for myself. Okay. I just think there's something about bacon and shrimp. They're like best buds. Okay, I'm making a mash, y'all. About 10 minutes. Last thing. Peas. I'm going to throw them in second last thing. Baby peas. And then I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the bacon. I'm going to take this scallion. Now to turn it off the heat. Off these parts. And then I'm going to dice it in here. Actually, what I'm going to do is put it in my bowl. My serving bowl that I'll bring down there. And then I'll finish it with this scallion. So, thank y'all for being patient with me. It's so much easier just to turn the camera on and not show your face, but when you have to organize stuff, it's like, ah! Okay. Put it on this big serving bowl here, and this is going to be heavy and hot. There's some crispy parts at the bottom here. That would be my favorite. So, hope everybody's enjoying the day. I bet a lot of people are off work from yesterday. That's the worst part when a holiday comes in the middle of the week and then you have to go back to work. Oh, IBF, how are you? How's your little boy doing, sweetheart? There's so many people that I want to catch up with. I need to come back and chit-chat with y'all. Yum. Y'all, so simple, so fast. Really good. Okay. So we got the bacon. A little bit of pineapple juice. I didn't over season it because I want people to be able to put their, I didn't even end up putting any of this on. If people want to stick that on top, they can. or put a little bit more soy sauce. So I'm going to use the same scissors I did with the bacon and just add a little freshness to the end with these little green onions, scallions, whatever you want to call them, same thing. And I use the green and the white part. I hope your little boy's doing okay, IBL. You sure are a hero, honey. I think sometimes it's harder on the parents, especially the mama of a sick child. Even when your child is older. I know my mom, God bless her, she's been through a lot having to take care of me. And a lot of times she takes on sympathy pains. Okay, where's my, let's use this. Okay, and I'm actually going to sneak a little bowl out here, right here. So I can, I've got 5 minutes, I'll have to get down there. What did I put in here? Oh, that's the peas. So I can still eat out of here. No. Yum. I wish you were here. I'm so glad I put the bacon in here. Okay, this is a huge tasting, but that's okay. I'm going to add a tiny bit of soy sauce. And some of the crunchy noodles. I'm going to have 2 servings. They won't know. They don't watch my videos, so they don't know anything about YouTube. Okay. Even be fancy. Okay, hang on 1 second. And I've got my Crocs on to go down to the pool, and it is so hard for me to walk. So hopefully this surgery will be a little bit helpful. I had you sitting on a sugar bowl. Okay, here it is. So sorry the stream cut out, but y'all can go back and get the whole, or if you want me to give you a recipe, I'd be glad to. It's very simple. You know, I say that, and that's kind of rude because it's simple for somebody who cooks, but if somebody were to try to tell me how to, like, put something together, and they're like, oh, it's simple, just follow the directions, I'd be like, oh, excuse me, because each of us have our things that we're naturally good at, and I guess it's sort of insulting when somebody says, oh, it's simple. Okay. This is just like all my favorite stuff. Bacon, vegetables, gorgeous shrimp. Okay, come back, chat. So did anybody have anything particularly exciting happen yesterday? You did. always make this. I'm going to tell you a little secret too. IVF, it's August 3rd. It's going to be at 10:45. I have to get there at 7:45. I asked for the latest possible. I hate getting there at like 5 a.m. And he said the surgery would be about 90 minutes, but the one toe he didn't know he was going to do with the big toe, so it might be longer. And I should be able to leave. It's not an overnight surgery like the last one. Hey, Black. The little bit of ginger I taste. Sesame seeds are good at anything. I'm making a mess. This fan is blowing my food. I'm glad I put the 3 eggs in there too. That makes a difference. I like the eggs and the peas. I don't know if y'all can see. What I was going to say is, I have had all kinds of different shrimp, and I think I've mentioned this before, that I actually prefer the shrimp to like fresh North Carolina shrimp. I know that's kind of blasphemous, but this is Food Lion shrimp. I used to always get the kind that you had to peel. It was already deveined, but you had to peel it. And they come in all different sizes, from small to extra jumbo, which extra jumbo are really good if you want to make like stuffed shrimp, like crab stuffed shrimp. That's a good one too. Thank you, Sonia. No, I couldn't steal these. The carrots weren't ready. Dang it. I had to buy these. Can you believe it? But by accident, about a month ago, I got the already. I never get the already cooked. You want to get them raw for sure. That makes a big difference. But I used to always say that they were better if you peeled them yourself, that they were more tender or whatever. But I accidentally got a bag of already peeled, uncooked, large shrimp. And they were so good and so much easier. And they weren't more expensive. They always have them like on sale for, I don't know, they're usually $6.99 for a pound, which is really good, I think. So, that's what I got again. It saves about 30 minutes of time from peeling. Bless, I love you. Y'all just gotta laugh about stuff like that. You know, that's silly, but the people that are on Twitter, the comments that they made, I guess Dr. Koala posted the video. Y'all were so cute. Common sense. I'll tell you what, if you don't have a community garden, a lot of newer neighborhoods, I don't live in a newer neighborhood, but a lot of newer neighborhoods are doing that. You should start one. Anyway, this one's a little neglected. I need to go back over there today, as a matter of fact, and see what needs to be pulled up. And but man, there's some real ugliness on YouTube, isn't there? Some real ugliness, and it's a shame. I actually spent some time with some people that, some in real life, some on the phone, that are were some of the best, sweetest people that you could possibly know. and that have been chased off YouTube because of the harassment and the lies, and they can't take it. It's such a shame. And John Daly, if you're listening, sugar, I don't know if that was your tweet. I happened to see it really quickly when I was leaving the office. Please don't leave. I happen to really like you and think you're really talented and smart. And you don't have to cover just one person or one topic. Do whatever you want to. And I think you've got a great following. And don't let anybody, excuse me, oh, wait. I can see when they're coming by though, so. Don't let anybody tell you to leave YouTube. Don't let anybody tell you that your channel or what you talk about is not important. Don't listen to them. If you literally have 0 viewers, then maybe listen. But people are so mean and so cruel in the things that they do and say on YouTube. I never saw that meanness in prison. That doesn't happen in the real world. People get this boldness. So, it can be very discouraging and hurtful, but I know who my real friends are. I hope not IBL. I just love to hear him talk. I love intelligent people, and he just has a good commentary on things. I wish you were here. Bless this mess. You come on up here, sweetie. Actually, I want you to cook for me, Bless. I know you make some real good Southern food. I'll handle the Asian food. One here. Bless, what are your kids doing this summer? Is your daughter playing sports? I'm sure she is. Beautiful thing. She needs to, Trixie. Yeah, this shrimp is so tender. I just love it. I absolutely love it. That's right, Marie. And I love Marie. We've been friends a long time. She calls it like it is. I'll never forget when we were all friends, a group of us, and that one person had that so-called stroke. Which I'm not trying to bring that up. It was just funny because Marie was like, oh, stop it. She wasn't having any of that. But she's been through a lot too. Taking care of those babies. Like I said, I think it's harder on the mama of the people, the children that have these illnesses. I love water parks. I like amusement parks. Like, I went to Busch Gardens. That's my favorite. Not my favorite. That's my niece and nephew's favorite place to go. Like, that's what my niece wanted to do for her 21st birthday. Was to go to Busch Gardens. I didn't go with her. She went with her boyfriend and her brothers. But even though I don't ride any of the rides, it's so pretty. And I like to go to the shows and everything. I'm scared to death of heights, and I don't like roller coasters, so, but I'll walk around. I'll hold the purses and the bags while everybody else goes on. But, water parks, I can do a giant, I don't know why, they don't scare me, but I can do a really, really tall water slide, not be scared. But, okay. It is after 3 now, so I better get cleaned up and get everything ready to take down to the pool. But I did want to come over just a second since I haven't been on in a while and want to let you know I was okay and what was going on with my surgery coming up. And to let you all know that I appreciate your support. And those that are hating, you go ahead and hate on. It's not bothering me. And maybe either later tonight or, let's see, when am I doing the rest of this week? Thursday or Wednesday? Thursday. Maybe I can come on again, but I've got to get this computer thing fixed too, but so it'll most likely just be on my phone, which is unfortunate because then I can't. Oh, you are, Sarah? What type of surgery are you having, honey? Oh, let me tell real quickly about something, because I know a lot of y'all kind of have similar issues that I do, and a lot of you take the gabapentin or the Lyrica for neuropathy or nerve damage. I actually got to see if my one doctor emailed me back. My sister actually found in Neurology Today, there is a medication that's been around for a long time, but that they found is helping, and she even used the word reversing signs of neuropathy or symptoms of neuropathy, which, you know, I find really hard to believe, but, you know, I'm excited. I'll try anything. It's not a narcotic. It's called Topamax. And she used to take it for migraines many, many years ago. And the way she explained it is that her neurologist gave it to her, and she had to, you take it and you kind of increase, and then it apparently cured her to the point that she doesn't have to take it anymore, and she doesn't get migraines anymore, which, you know, could be situational, I don't know. But that's what the original use for it was. I researched it a little bit. It also has been used as a weight loss drug, which I was like, what? I got excited about that. It's called Topamax, Topamax, I believe. It's also been used to treat depression. But the recent, what do they call that? There's a word for it when they find out it has secondary benefits, is in treating diabetic neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy, CMT-caused neuropathy, which, you know, if I could get that under control, the pain, my pain has gotten so bad. And, I mean, it can only increase medications up to a certain point, and it is a degenerative disease. It's never going to get better. But I asked him about it on Duke My Chart, and he thought that that might be a good idea, so he asked me to ask my surgeon, which I did, and he said that he thinks that it would be worth trying. So if the side effects are to help with depression, which I don't struggle from clinical depression, but I mean, you know, when you have chronic pain, depression is going to go along with it to some degree. And if it actually might possibly help you lose weight instead of gain weight, I am super excited about it. Now, I did ask my sister, and some of the people said it causes, it's called noun aphasia, which is a little scary, but I'll take it. She said sometimes, like when your body is getting used to it because it's a neurological medication, that you'll see something and you'll know what it is and recognize it, but you can't say what it is. Like, I'll look at the fan, she said, and I'll recognize it's a fan, but I can't get the word out for a little while. And she said that eventually goes away, but it's a little bit, you know, I guess scary when that happens to you at first. Now, of course, these are all symptoms that are different, and, you know, they say everything from your hair will turn green. Obviously talk to your doctor, but I will share any news or any possible ways to make life better for those of us who suffer from neuropathy. So if you might want to ask your doctor about it. I will have to see if he emailed me back yet. I didn't check this morning. I asked if does he want me to come in, to discuss it, or does he feel comfortable just calling it in for me? It's not a narcotic, like I said. And it's supposed to help greatly with the pain caused by peripheral neuropathy. So if I do get that and start on it, I would definitely keep you updated. Maybe I'll keep a little journal. I didn't block you, honey. I love you, Mr. Boot. Listen, there are people blocked that other mods could have blocked. Don't get mad at me if you're blocked. Just please, you can email me or privately get in touch with me. But there are so many people that have come to me and said that they were blocked that I didn't block. So, hey, Kirsty. Anyway, calm your boots down, Mr. Boots. Oh, do you, Trixie? Yeah, that noun aphasia. I kind of have it too, and I mentioned the other day, I think on a stream I had, or I can't remember if I did it or not, or if I was just talking to a friend. It's kind of scary where I will go to spell a word, like, what was I trying to spell? It was a very basic word, like, who? And I could not, I wrote the letter H, and I couldn't think of how to spell basic word. That happens to me a lot. And it takes about 15 seconds sometimes for me to remember how to spell stuff. But I take so much darn gabapentin, I'm surprised I can walk upright. Oh. I'm so confused. Well, I'll look at that, Kirsty. I thought I just saw your name in here. I'm very confused. Anyway, yeah, I'll check that out, honey. And anybody else that wants me to check out if they're blocked or not. It's called noun aphasia. I remember the word for what it is when you forget words, but sometimes I forget. Okay, y'all, I've got to go. Let me get cleaned up here. And I miss y'all, and I'll come back on real soon, okay? Make this shrimp fried rice. It's awesome. Love y'all. Have a good day.